Hi friends, my name is Debbie and today we're learning watercolor technique for bricks and wood. So we're gonna start off by getting the paper wet with nice clean water. Make sure you use a big brush. Just go all the way around, get the paper wet. We go around the door. We're not touching the door for now, we're just doing the bricks. So we're putting nice clean water. Go around the edges. Do not get the door wet. We just need to get the bricks wet. So we're putting some more water down here, all the way up. Make sure it's nice and even. And then we're gonna move to the yellow ochre. This one is very light value. So we're using a little bit of paint, a lot of water. We're using about 10% of color, 15% color, and the rest is water. So we go nice and even. Make sure you go nice and smooth. Make it nice and even. Apply a little bit more paint. Go all the way around the arch. Then we go to the other side. Make sure you're applying more color. Just move it with your brush. Up and down, sideways, go around, and we're gonna add a little bit more because we want to go down on the street. These bricks are also yellow, so we're gonna put some color here. Let's put a little bit more, as you can see, and we're gonna get some clean brush with clean water, and we're gonna do a technique called lifting. That means we're gonna use a clean brush with clean water. We're gonna apply pressure to it and we're gonna lift the color. So we take the color, clean our brush on the paper towel, and we go back to nice clean brush and we do the same. And then we're gonna move to some burnt sienna, and we're gonna put some dots here and there. Just touch the paper, and because the paper is already wet, it's gonna start spreading very nice. It's gonna do its thing. We just continue putting this color here and there. Not all of the bricks, just few bricks. As you can see in the photo reference, we add some more paint, put some down here, maybe some over here, and continue working on the bricks with this color. And then we're gonna move to the sienna, and we're gonna add some few dots here and there, maybe some on this side. Some of the bricks, they have this kind of reddish color to it, so that's what we're trying to achieve. We put few here, few there, and with the same color. We haven't changed the color. Just keep going. And then let's add a little bit more on this side. And it's gonna look really nice. And as you can see, it's blending really pretty. So now we're gonna move to the Payne's Gray. And we're gonna add some to the bottom, few dots. And we're gonna let it spread, and we're gonna add some on the right. Continue adding this color, some of the bricks, just few, not too many of them. We don't want a dark color brick, just few, marks here and there. We're moving to this side too, and maybe some on this side. Keep applying this color. And then we clean our brush, and let's see, maybe pick up some more paint, and then we're gonna continue with this color a little bit more. I ran out of it, so I'm making the same mix, Payne's Gray, and I'm adding more water, a little bit of paint, and I'm gonna pick up my big brush, and we're gonna splatter a few drops here and there to give texture to the bricks. And that one is okay, don't worry about it. We can always go back and clean it. We can use a clean brush with clean water, and you're just gonna pass it on top of that one, on the dot, the big dot. Pass it with a clean brush, clean water, and then you can use a paper towel, put some pressure on it, and you lift the paint off the paper. That's not an issue. We can always fix things in watercolor. Let's do all the way around. We're gonna do more splashing, and we're gonna put some on this side. Keep going. Pick up more paint. We're gonna do a little bit more because I like to see them a little bit bigger, not that tiny. And we're gonna put some on the right and continue doing this just all the way around. I like to see bigger marks. Now we're moving to the burnt brown, and we're gonna do the same. We're gonna add more marks to the bricks. The more the better, I think, because it looks more natural. Not all of the bricks are the same color. They have different colors, different values. So we're trying to get that look on these bricks. Just keep going, splatter here and there with the paint grade, and keep going. We're gonna add some down here on the street. Those are bricks too, so we need to add some more, and continue doing this until you're satisfied with the look. Continue here and there, and we're gonna add a few more, and maybe add some more down here. Continue doing this, a few more here, and I think I like how it's looking now. We're getting there. Now we're gonna get some salt, and we're gonna add few salt on some areas, not all of the bricks. Just pick some areas where you want some lifting, and what the salt does is gonna lift up the color, is gonna absorb some of the paint, so it makes some really nice marks on the bricks. We just put a few here and there, and you can also do this with a clean brush and clean water. Just pick up your brush and some clean water, and you can do some drops of clean water, and it's gonna do the same. It's gonna move the paint away, so it's gonna leave some really nice marks on your paint. I didn't like that one there, so I'm picking it up, moving the paint a little bit, and we're still putting some water drops here and there. As you can see, it already started to move. The salt is getting all that paint, and we're gonna remove this dot over here. Maybe just blend it a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's extra touch, I think. It looks fine. And we're gonna wait until the salt dries completely. When it's completely dried, then you can use a credit card and scrub or scrape and just remove all the salt, all the dry salt. Remove it from your paper, go all the way around, make sure there's no pieces left. And now we're gonna move to the masking fluid. So we're gonna apply the masking fluid and all of the bricks. We're gonna find all of the lines, and we're gonna go one by one. We're gonna go on top of the lines, and when you apply the masking fluid, what it does is that it's gonna keep the color that we already have, which is the yellow ochre. It's gonna keep that color, and then when it dries out, we're gonna apply a second layer. So the second layer is gonna be darker, so when we remove the masking fluid, the lighter color is gonna be underneath, and it's gonna look really nice, very natural looking. So for now, we just keep drawing these lines with the masking fluid and make sure it's dried completely. When it's 100% dried, then you can go with the second coat, and we're applying the same yellow ochre, the same value. We just put in a second layer, keep going all the way, and add more water to it, and keep going all the way around. Remember, we're just painting the bricks for now. We're not doing the door, not yet. So we're putting the yellow ochre all the way around here on the bottom. Continue doing this, and then we're moving to the other side and applying this on the other side of the wall. Keep going. We're gonna put some believe that's good for now. Now we're moving to the burnt sienna. The burnt brown and very light value. That means it's gonna have a little bit of paint, lots of water, and we're just gonna go around, pick up some of the bricks that you see in the photo, reference photo. Some are dark on the bottom, especially the bottom. Those are the darker ones. So we're just adding this color to it. Try to get as close as possible as the photo. Keep applying this one, and just few of them. It doesn't have to be all of them, and it doesn't need to be perfect. Bricks are not perfect, so if there's any imperfections, that's fine. It's gonna look more natural. And keep putting this in some of the bricks. Now we're gonna use the dry brush technique, which means it's very light, not too much paint or too much water on your brush, and you just apply this brush sideways, and it's gonna leave nice texture on the bricks. As you can see, it's making some marks, and it's gonna make it look old. Very little paint on your brush. I'm gonna add a little bit more just on top, and then we continue with this, doing this. Maybe go back to the sienna and do some other bricks with the sienna color, and put some here, a little bit on this side, and then some of this side too. We're trying to get as close as the photo reference, and as you can see, not all of the bricks are dark or red. There are a few here and there, so we're just doing the same thing. This takes a lot of patience. Just pick few bricks and put some of this sienna color. You can also add it on this side here. Actually, I like that one the way it looks. We're gonna do some more dry brush technique, and on this side too. The more texture, the better it's gonna look. Some on the top, pick a few of them, and I think maybe a few more. It's looking very nice. Some retouch here and there. I want to blend this a little bit, and maybe some down here. That could need some extra touch also. And then we're gonna move to the door. So we're gonna use the sienna color and very light value. We're putting a little bit of paint, lots of water. So I would say about 10-15% paint, and the rest would be water. This is gonna be the first layer, so don't worry about it. It's gonna be nice and light, but we're gonna keep adding more layers, and it's gonna make the color pop even more. So we go around the arch, go the entire door. Keep doing this until you're satisfied. And here on the bottom too, make it nice and even. apply all the color on the door, even the side of the door that needs some color too. We will be going back to that one. Now we let it dry, and we're gonna go back to the same color, just another layer. So we're still using the sienna color. We're just going around, and maybe a little bit more water just to bring it down. Pick up some more paint and bring it all the way down. And I think we're gonna do one more layer for the whole door and continue going all the way around, picking up more water, more paint, and make it nice and even. Go up and down. Perfect. And we let it dry. Now we're gonna go back to a darker value, and we have some burnt sienna and a little bit of burnt brown, very light color. So we're gonna make some of the marks on the wood. As you can see, some of these lines, they need to be darker. So we're gonna go around. This is the first layer for the marks on the wood. So it could be light. That doesn't need to, you don't have to worry about it, because we will go back and make it a little bit darker. So we're going around, pick up more paint, go around the arch. That's the darkest colors on the painting. So we're gonna pick up more paint, go around, and put some more on this side. It's looking good. Perfect. And we're gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna put some more colors to the door to make some more marks. So we are using sienna, burnt sienna, and burnt brown, and we're just gonna do some lines like the wood has, and that's gonna make it look very realistic. We're gonna be using the 3 colors, and we're gonna apply some lighter colors, some darker colors, and just wiggle and make lines and just play with it. Have fun making these lines, and I'm gonna speed it up so you don't get bored, and we're gonna just making the marks. So that's very simple. Just make these marks all over the wood or the door, and just using those 3 colors is gonna give a lot of dimension. Now we're gonna go back to our shadow color, which is ultramarine blue and sienna or burnt sienna, and you mix 50 and 50, and you put water. This is a very light value. That means a little bit of paint, a lot of water, and we're going to the shadows. So we do the top of the arch, we do some of the wood on the bottom, some in the middle, then we're gonna apply some on the edge of the arch, like halfway the edge. As you can see, we're trying to give some dimension to this. Put in some on this side, and go back to, we're gonna do the stairs. So we're gonna do the dry brush technique. So very little paint, very little water. If you have too much water or paint, just wipe it off on the paper towel and continue sideways with your brush, and this is gonna leave few marks, and it looks very natural. So just do that one, let it dry, and then we're gonna reapply again the same colors, the same 3 colors: sienna, and burnt brown. And we're just gonna continue doing these marks on the wood. This is the second layer, so keep doing this and applying the colors. Go light, go dark, go medium, have fun with this. Make sure you're having fun. It's not stressful. This is very simple. And you can make some sorry. You can make the marks. Now we're gonna go back to the doorknobs, some of the details, and we're just using the Payne's Gray, and we're gonna make this mailbox. We're gonna apply that color, and then we're gonna do the doorknobs, put some of this color, and then we can move some to the bottom and make some marks on the bricks, some of the bricks, the stairs, the bottom, some lines here by the door, and go back to the arch, give a little bit more color to it, and then go back to the doorknobs, add some more color. We're gonna put some sienna in the center. We're adding some of this color here and there. We're gonna put some in the mailbox and some here, and then let's see, just a touch of water in the center so it blends with the brown. Apply a little bit. Perfect. It's looking really nice. As you can see, we're getting almost to the end. We're gonna put a little bit more of the shadow color on the bottom, on the arch, some of the side, just a little bit, not too much, maybe some on the door. Let it dry, and now we're gonna remove the masking fluid. We're gonna use this tool to remove it. Just go on top, and this is gonna pick up all the glue, and this is gonna reveal the nice lighter color that we're saving with the masking fluid. Remember, the first layer was the yellow ochre, and as you can see, we're almost done. We're getting to the end of this video, and we're just making some more marks with the burnt brown here and there. Make some lines to make some of the bricks pop a little bit more. Make few lines. They don't have to be perfect. Not all the bricks are the same size, so it doesn't matter if you make few bigger and some smaller. And we're picking up some on this side, a little bit up here, some up here. We're going around. Perfect. It's looking really nice, and pretty much we're done. We're just doing the few touches here and there, some of the bricks on top. We're gonna make some lines there too, and yeah, this painting is done. So thank you guys, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Thank you.